YouTube! Welcome back to Correctional Officer Stories with Steve. As always, I'm your host. Thanks for tuning in to another episode. My channel name, just as an FYI, is probably going to change. So you will see that coming in the next probably few days. And I will explain the reasonings why and the reasons behind that. For all my loyal goon squad, please continue to tune in as I will continue to cover correctional officer type news and videos and updates, but more to come on that. So again, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Let's get into it. Let's talk about timeline on this next this third stimulus check. So as we all know, the inauguration is January 20th. The House, the Senate, and the presidency will now be majority Democratic. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm reading an article here. It says that Senator Joe Manchin of West Virginia has already signaled he's not enthusiastic about $2,000 checks and may pose a roadblock for Democrats as they move to pass the new legislation. So Joe doesn't like the fact that the stimulus checks are going out to millions of Americans and they're just putting them in their savings account and they're not spending them. He wanted to lower the income threshold to whatever and send them to the people that absolutely need them. If you look at the new bill Biden proposed, it does. I think the income limits are the same. It doesn't stipulate that the income is going to be lower. It just says that he's going to get them out fast. It goes on to say that economists at Bank of America note that the balance of power in Congress may be what holds up the timing of the next stimulus bill. We think many of the provisions are non-starters for the Republican caucus, with like raising the minimum wage, and would fail to get the necessary support to reach the 60-vote supermajority threshold needed in the Senate. Economists at B of A wrote in a Friday report. Moreover, some moderate Democrats could balk at the size of the package, making it difficult to pass this package through reconciliation. So it's 1.9 trillion, and that would send out your $1,400 stimulus check. So they're gonna get that. They're gonna need to get it introduced, or it's already been introduced, but they're gonna need to vote on that quickly. It'll get through the House, but it still needs that 60 vote in the Senate to pass. So we'll see. I don't know how soon that will go out. It'll probably be delayed. Remember, Nancy Pelosi balked on the $1.9 trillion stimulus that was proposed. I want to say back in October, because she was playing politics and she didn't want to make Trump look good, right? So it's politics, folks. But I have been getting some information, some comments related to the first stimulus check. If you haven't received that, you're going to have to claim the recovery tax or the recovery rebate credit on your 2020 tax return. The IRS did give the opportunity for the non-filers tool, so if you don't file taxes, but you wanted to claim the first and second stimulus, the first stimulus check, it's already too late. They've taken that down, and you'll have to claim the recovery rebate credit on your 2020 tax return, which means if you're going to get a refund, it'll increase the amount that you get. If you owe taxes, it'll decrease the amount owed. And I know that because I started my taxes yesterday and I put that information in, and all it did was decrease the amount owed. Now, I didn't finish that because that's not the right info for my taxes. I just wanted to see what it would do, if it would trigger a check if you owe, or if it would just reduce the amount you owe, so I could relay that information to you folks. So remember, if you owe taxes, it's just going to decrease the amount owed, which I guess isn't a bad deal. But for the folks that need that money right now, it is, because you're not going to get a check. You're just going to get a reduced amount, and it might reduce it to zero or whatever you owe. And that's to include the $2,400 or the $1,200 first stimulus check and the $600 second stimulus check. And if you filed jointly, it was $2,400 first time, $1,200 the second time. So that's the only information I've been able to find. If you didn't get the first stimulus check and you're not required to file, that non-filers tool has now been taken down. Pretty sure. If I'm wrong, I didn't see it yet last night when I looked. Somebody correct me in the comments, and I'll give out more information on that. But as I said yesterday, the 15th is now come and gone. If you didn't receive the stimulus check, the second one, you're not going to get a check in the mail if you just had a closed bank account. As I said, I went in and claimed that recovery rebate credit as just a test, and it just credits you if you owe money. So don't wait around for a check in the mail. If you're going to get a refund and you know you're going to get a refund, file your taxes, get it submitted, and then as soon as the IRS starts processing tax returns in February, you'll be one of the first ones in line to receive a check for the stimulus, and that'll be included in your refund. So I would utilize TaxHawk, like I said yesterday, unless you've got a ton of deductions and you're itemizing a bunch of stuff. Maybe you should go see a tax preparation company or somebody that does taxes like myself. I don't even charge, to be honest. And TaxHawk is free. It's $10. So federal is free. It's $10 to have them file your state, which is basically nothing. And if you have a refund, you just have it taken right out of the refund. Versus TurboTax, I don't even know. I know it's up over $100. I want to say it's like $150. So don't upgrade to the deluxe if you just have a simple tax file. Even if you have kids and you have deductions, it'll walk you through the process. You can click on what, if you don't know what it means, it'll give you an overview of what some of the charitable donations mean, what you can claim as a tax credit, if you qualify for the earned income credit, if you qualify for the recovery rebate credit. It'll give you all that information. But if you have questions, reach out to me and I can assist you, because I've been doing taxes for a long time. So let me know, and I'll help you. But yeah, for the first stimulus check, you're gonna have to claim it on your tax return, unfortunately. If anybody has any different info from that, reach out and let me know, and I'll do an updated video on that, and I'll research it. The other thing is, I gotta remember to do this. Like I said, my channel name will be changing. So my wife came up with a pretty good name, and it is, I'm not going to tell you until I change it. So you're going to have to stick around. I know, I'm just like them other YouTubers that make you wait for the next video, but you'll see the name change. So hopefully I don't lose too many subscribers. I definitely enjoy what I do here and have been putting out a lot of videos, but I think it's a catchy title. I will let you know that it has the letters BS in it. I don't know if so the first, I'll give you a hint, it's no BS something something. So I don't know if YouTube's gonna tag it because it stands for bullshit. I don't know. We've been reading about it this morning. I didn't see anything where they would, but their guidelines are super strict, so I don't know. We'll see. If they do, obviously I'll have to remove those two letters for the abbreviation. We'll see. Hopefully not, but it's going to come soon, so stay tuned. But as I said, I've been doing corrections content for a while now, and I'm just, I'm not in that field anymore, and I don't want to be giving out bad information. I don't pay attention to as much as I used to. But I do have some stories lined up, one in particular that I will tell, and probably by that time my channel name will be changed. So all my corrections squad, goon squad, keep tuning in. If you have questions related to corrections, if I don't have the answer, I can definitely get it for you. I do know several people still in corrections, have some good friends that work there, and Archie, if you're watching this, I'll just reach out to you for information. As a matter of fact, you can just come on the channel and you can give some updates if that's something you're able to do and not get repercussion by your place of employment. So anyway, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, timeline on that third stimulus, we don't know. Hopefully it goes out quickly. Is it going to go to a closed account again? Probably. I think that if you've updated it with your tax preparation companies, maybe not. But if you still just have an account in there that you've closed within the last year, and that's where your second stimulus check, your first one went there and it was all good, but your second one went there and you closed it in the amount of time it took for them to get the second stimulus check out, it'll probably kick to the third one. If they do send out a third one, it'll probably go to that same closed account, and then you'll have to wait for a paper check is what I'm going to imagine. Maybe the IRS will notice that it's a closed account in their system and they'll just kick out a check anyway. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. They don't have much more information on it at this time. So again, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. It's going to get to be, it didn't make sense. It's going to become a wild ride. So continue to tune in and make sure you subscribe, like my content, and share it. You know what I'm saying? And hit that notification bell so you get notified when I drop new content, because I'm trying to get daily content out. So let me know what you want to hear. I will be covering the stimulus package quite a bit because it's something I'm interested in, and I will continue to talk about correction stuff. But I'm going to talk about all things. So if you want to hear about something and I know about it, or I can do some research, I'll do some information. But any questions, drop in the comments below and I'll try to answer them. I try to get back to all my comments. It's not like I get 1,000 of them. I get quite a few, but I try to respond to you. If I haven't responded to you, drop another comment and let me know, and I'll try to get to you today or tomorrow. Tomorrow's a holiday, MLK Day, so I'll try to get the comments answered by tomorrow. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Have a great Sunday. Have a great Monday if you're off. And remember, it's okay not to be okay. Remember, if adversity's kicking you while you're down, it's okay not to be okay. But reach out for help. And I've said that in my previous videos. Anyway, y'all, peace.